Vikito_vibes says, Hello. Vikito_vibes says, how we doing chatto? Makiba Akan says, donate to Sheep Grand for the new model at using this link. Donate to Sheep Grand for new model using this link. Ian's Fury says, Ian's Fury says,
Nobody home here. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I sort of figured today will be a quiet day.
Ian's Fury says, how's it going?
It's going somewhere. I decided to have a PNG day today because I'm not feeling like model, and also Expedition 33 murders my PC low-key.
August 40 says, Dania Maki today.
Exactly.
Ian's Fury says, no worries.
Funny enough, none of my actual mods are here either. Dang it. Oh well. Behoo. I am all alone. Nobody likes me. Boo-hoo.
Hex_D1 says, CP hi D.
Hey Hex.
Hex_D1 says, know what you mean, I love you BB. Hex_D1 says, you are cutest sheep. Hex_D1 says,
Thanks. I try my best to be cute seep. I got expressions too. Wink seep. Cry seep. Pout seep.
Hex_D1 says,
Malicious
Wink
war
seep is
criminal.
very cute.
Munch munch munch. Seep grande. The colon D seep.
Skrix says, hi Maki. Hex_D1 says, hi score. Sable_Huju says, hi sheepwnd chat. Skrix says, and everyone. Sable underscore Huju says, playing Deadlock so late. Hex
Sniff,
underscore
sniff.
D1 says, I Elbers.
I thought you abandoned me.
Skrix says, for everyone.
I cry.
Skrix says, at Sable underscore Huju me too.
I cry so hard.
Hex underscore D1 says, I'm at war. Hex underscore D1 says, at least for hour and a half more.
Also, I didn't read what you said, Hex. So what I heard was I am at war. And I was like, holy shit, Hex, throwing hands. And was about to like. Don't die, players. I need your money for my mode. I mean, I care for your health deeply.
Hex underscore D1 says, no I can't die, I Kung Fu Panda MF. Hex underscore D1 says, oi.
Totally no bad motives.
Skrix says, at
He,
Hex
he,
underscore
he.
D1 lel. Skrix says, still playing Deadlock BTW.
Imagine your favorite sheep woman is streaming. And you're gaming instead of watching me be sheep. SMH. That's like betrayal of the highest order.
Saw Maki. Jojo underscore August 40 says, I'm hoping Deadlock gets released in consoles someday. Skrix says, game is on.
It probably will. I mean, it's Valve. They have lots of pull. So eventually. Whenever the game stops being not released in theory. Anyway, how are you all today? I am generally relaxed. I just devoured some soup,
Ian's Fury
and I am
says,
just
tired.
kinda relaxing right now. It's been
Skrix says, nice soup.
a bit eventful for the past few days.
Ian's Fury
And
says,
yeah, it's cream
"Ooh,
soup.
sounds good.
Veggie cream soup. I made some veggie cream soup to enjoy. Maximum enjoyment from the soup. The soup of the soup. Also,
Makish
side
16
note.
Happy Makish 16 cheer.
Oh. Wait. Thanks for the resub, Fury. Appreciate you being here for 3 months. And appreciate you resubbing every time. Very puggus of you. Anyway, what was I about? Oh. Right.
Ian's Fury says.
No, I don't remember. I got bitch slapped with money and forger. Forgot. I guess that's what you call mind break.
Ian's Fury says. Whoops, sorry.
Okay. I remembered. I was about to say. I wonder when. Will the timer go below 500 hours?
Handwritten Dimiradro says, want popularity? Buy streamboo.org, remove the space, at Pack Gredl.
Damn.
Black_Jack_Fo says, hello Maki.
We had 2 rapid fire bot bans in a row. Thanks, Siri bot. Appreciate you, Siri bot.
Skrix says, good.
Such a diligent thing.
Skrix says, more to the black room.
Yeah, feed them all. To your mom.
Ian's Fury says, good Seri bot.
The way it just fucking instantly erases their existence is wild. I like it. I'm happy. Happy Seep.
Skrix says, it's good.
But yeah, as I got interrupted like several times from saying it fully.
Happy chat.
I do wonder how long it will be.
Skrix says, pat the good girl sheep. Black_Jack_Fo
Before I see
says,
4 at the
happy
start
good
of the
girl,
timer.
Maki. Skrix says, 4?
You know. 400 hours.
Ian's Fury says, lol a long while. Skrix says, oh. Skrix says, ages.
Like. I have 19 hours left before I see 499. That means approximately 4 to 5
Ian's
streams of
Fury
content.
says, as soon as I get this
Thanks for
mechanic bill
resub
paid,
for
it'll
14
rise
months,
some more.
Sable. Love you, baby girl.
Sable_Huju says, love you too, Seep.
It's funny how Hex used the nickname Seep so much that it's stuck in my brain. You brainwashed me. How dare you? I unintentionally write Seep now.
Skrix says, Keck.
What can I say? I am very easily influenced. Don't use it for dojin ideas, please, and if you do, give me a link later.
Skrix says, we'll write that. Wiffy Ninja says,
I meant to
piping
wink.
sheep.
Hey Wi-Fi.
Skrix says, hi Wi-Fi.
I am in a good mood today. I have been in a
Ian's
generally
Fury says, at Wiffy
good
Ninja.
mood the entire week, which is kinda weird. Course like prior to that, it felt like I wanted to make like an Elmo and jump
Wiffy
off a
Ninja
building.
says, yay.
But then suddenly, with zero explanations, I am just okay now. I
Skrix
wonder
says,
why. Can someone share their wisdom with Seep here? And tell me, how did my depression just decide to go for milk? Anyone ever had that happen to them? It's a first for me. It was usually gradual.
Sable_Huju says,
Now it just
probably
kinda
because
fucked
you
off.
had something lifted off your shoulders. Sable_Huju says, consciously or unconsciously. Ian's Fury says, yeah, couldn't tell you why though.
It feels so odd, Rigbert. Right. It's like instead of feeling like it's a struggle to do anything,
Ian's Fury says, brains be whack, but I guess it's gotta be to pilot this flesh mech.
I am like, duh. Of course, I will sit down and read everything I need to read, then play some games, and then start to stream. Like
Says,
Monday, I
"Brains
had
do be
absolutely
weird."
no issues streaming. It was really odd. Like I didn't really stop myself and started to overthink. Instead, I just kinda figured I wanna do this, I will do this. Fuck it, we ball. I can't say I dislike the feeling. It's quite nice, really. Also, remember the Gordy person.
Sable_Hujuu says, yes. Skrix says, yay.
It felt nice that most of my partner friends tell me that I most
Hex_D1
definitely have it
says,
in
"The
me to be
God
the
man."
partner. Also, apparently, the reason why he got sniped with a gifted sub among the 5 gifted was the fact that he was fucking lurking in my stream, and he got spooked by the snipe exposing
well,
him.
From what I know about psychology, I am not educated in this area. People with bipolar personality disorder have episodes of, so to speak, a positive mood and a negative one without any obvious reasons. Whiffaninja says, you do have it. Skrix says, Lamu. Black_Jack_Fo says, I'm not saying you have that problem, just guessing.
I know I have a bunch of partner streamers lurking in my chat, but the fact that he got sniped with a gifted sub for it is hilarious. Like, genuinely.
Ian's Fury says, can't hide forever. Whiffaninja says, I'm saying you are partner material. Skrix says, at Ian's
Thanks,
Fury
Wi-Fi.
FR.
No, I do think I am entertaining enough for it. I watched a lot of people who are around my size in terms of viewership. And some people are just
Hex_D1
so goddamn
says,
boring.
I agree, she got wife power low key.
Like, even with me being a TTS streamer, I would say I show a lot of personality. Because I'm fucking insane. I should probably try to clip myself more and just post them on YouTube with no context. I am pretty sure that majority of semi-big streamers get semi-big because of it. I just need tons of clips.
Says, at hex_d1seep. Whiffer Ninja says, I'm here for the insanity.
Wife Seep. I am the wife Seep.
Hex_d1
I love
says,
how we slowly turned from.
Says, wife Seep yes. Hex_d1 says, oh my air wife.
Like me calling you the
Fury
flock
says,
to just being wife. That's a fucking transformation.
Hex_d1 says, gotta be at least a little competitive. Black_Jack_Fo says, we all love to sip and our seep.
I just imagine someone later in my career.
At Black_Jack_Fo. Hex_d1 says, speaking of
Introducing their favorite streamers. And they're like.
Hex_d1 says, I acquired the honey flavored Jack Daniels.
This is my favorite gremlin. This is my favorite gamer.
Says,
and this is my wife,
noise.
the sheep.
Hex_d1 says, after I'm done ketoing this month it's getting Drano.
And it's just my stupid ass on the screen.
Says, drank. Skrix says, XD. Jojo_August40 says, bird guy wants to use the voice changer in Rivals to pretend to be a girl. In's Fury says, Skrix says, yes sheep is wife. Skrix says, at Jojo_August40 lel. Sable_Huju says, who wouldn't like to see your ass on screen tbh. Black_Jack_Fo says, Gremlin gamer and wife 3-in-1 man like that. Skrix says, at Sable_Huju Hex_d1 says, good thing about keto diet is that chicharron is compatible.
Honestly, fair. I don't remember the last time I went on a diet. Everything I eat just goes to my tits. I have a belly, sure, but largely just tits. Damn. Questionable things.
Hex_d1 says, sheep never drowns. Hex_d1 says, that we know. Skrix says, at Hex_d1 same.
Hey guys.
Hex_d1 says, hi Eternal. Eternal 176 says, hey Maki. Skrix says, hi Eternal.
Hi guys. Thanks for the resub, Eternal.
176 says, how's everyone today? Hex_D1 says, wait, I just realized, I'm applying for the diplomatic career in my country. Whiffaninja says, goes straight to tits. Damn.
Yar.
Black_Jack_Fo says, hello Eternal. Hex_D1 says, and my country is in really good relationship with Japan.
Thanks for the resub, Strider.
Skrx says, at Hex_D1wa. Hex_D1 says, with embassies and all. Hex_D1 says, which means I could potentially be placed in JPN. Skrx says, hi Strider.
Damn, that'd be funny.
Black_Jack_Fo says, heck, have the biggest chances to find the sea.
Imagine an RPG as encounter.
Hex_D1 says, yay, I'd have
Final
to qualify
Fantasy
in a
music
highly
plays
corrupt
as a big
system
sign.
first, lol.
You have encountered the Seep. The Seep in the wild.
At Hex_D1 kek. Black_Jack_Fo says, oh damn it, always that corruption.
Corruption. My favorite tag.
Encounter with Seep would be epic. Black_Jack_Fo says, Seep, 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 why I'm feeling that could be good beat. Hex_D1 says, Seep, if we ever meet I'm bringing a humongous gift basket for you and you family. Hex_D1 says, with food and stuff from my country. Black_Jack_Fo
I like
says,
food.
I love mind break with corruption, good combination. Hex_D1 says, fuck it, I'm bringing the whole Platon branch. Jojo_August40 says, Expedition 33 is more Final Fantasy than the modern FF games.
Can I just show you the image I saw posted by Night in our server, by the way? I just looked at it now and saw it. No context.
Hex_D1 says, yay. Ian's Fury says, Lamau.
It's hole filling season.
Black_Jack_Fo says, yeah, let's go. Skrx says, XD. Ian's Fury says, didn't know my state was like that. Hex_D1 says, yay, I saw that.
Freaky ass state.
Hex_D1 says, is funny. Whiffaninja says, lololololol. Eternal 176 says,
New York turned their freak on.
Says, there is no better hole than a hole of your close friend. Ian's Fury says,
I'm sure you guys have very some relationships.
Sable_Huju says, lol. Skrx says, yep, surely.
I will use the wink sprite every time I need to use a stupid pun.
Hex_D1 says, yeah, you hole will expand some soon. Jojo_August40 says, in Dorohedoro, hole is how they call the human world. Whiff Ninja says, every hole is a goal. Black_Jack_Fo says, I remember phrase from the game man. As long as he has a hole. Hex_D1 says, Dorohedoro
What are you
mention.
talking about, Hex?
Eternal
Your hole with expand.
176 says,
Are you
IO.
playing fucking city builder in my hole or some shit?
Sable_Huju says, oh, do you wanna hear one I came up with a few days ago? Sable_Huju says, what do you call a fish with no legs? Hex_D1 says, last I checked Love and Saw the hub doesn't have that mini game.
Minute of fun facts with Seep. A man's G-spot is often positioned at the depths of the hole. No need to thank me. And anyway, what do you call a fish with no legs, Sable?
Ian's Fury says. Hex_D1 says, yay the prostrate. Sable_Huju says, a fish. Eternal 176 says, wisdom of the sheep.
I cry tears of joy.
Black_Jack_Fo says, God is cruel, he created G-spot for man under layers of shit, literally shit. Hex_D1 says, also girls have a diff organ in that position, and it also has a degree of sensitivity.
I question whatever led to the development of the human body in that way.
Sable_Huju says, apparently the frenula delta has similar sensitivity to the prostate. Hex_D1 says, Sable, why we talking in macross terms?
I sort of understand the normal sex. You need to procreate.
Says, we still have
Therefore,
undeveloped tail from our
having
ancestors.
sex is nice and feels rewarding for brain chemical. But why the fuck is this feeling good when you get banged in your ass? Like, what's the practical application of feeling
Ian's
good from
Fury
butt sex?
says, asking the real questions. Jojo_August40 says, sodomy.
Yeah, but how can you explain that from a biological standpoint, except if you explain it from like the religious perspective, do we
well,
just
I
say
like
God
it,
has
so
that
I
freak
don't
on?
mind. Also I like to take a shit, taking a shit giving good reward to me.
It's just really funny. If you think about it.
Sable_Huju says, it's funny but it is also odd.
The way the waste disposal chute is structured, it's like you don't expect it to have any other use except that. But apparently both men and women feel really good if you play with it. And it's like, okay, gotcha. We're just a walking fetish production material.
Hex_D1 says, can confirm the hair on ass. Sable_Huju says, if I go to hell for being gay I'm gonna throw hands with Saint Peter.
I mean, honestly, it was only later that people have deluded themselves into thinking gay sex is evil. In Roman Empire and a lot of other earlier empires, there was a concept of fucking a homie during prolonged war campaigns.
Skrix says,
like, and if you look at the religions of those times, you will understand that being gay isn't really the most degenerate shit people had around.
Now you can't eat it, ha ha ha.
Like, look at Zeus. Dude was a freak of the highest order.
Says, laser is better for intimate semo. Jojo_August40 says, well, unprotected sex resulted into a lot of sickness spreading around. Ian's Fury says, very true.
Jojo. It's not like there was any less sickness outside of fucking. There was just a lot of sickness, period.
Skrix says, that is also true. Black_Jack_Fo says, well, unprotected sex now would give you AIDS at some point. Sable_Huju says, you would not believe how many people died from infections caused by bloodletting.
Oh, I am aware that a lot of them have died from like simple cuts that could have been treated super easily nowadays.
Hex_D1 says, not only AIDS, Terry's HPV, syphilis, gonorrhea.
I love how this is turned into a biology lesson with Seep and Chat.
Skrx says, learn with Seep. Black_Jack_Fo says, I mean AIDS didn't existed during Roman Empire time.
I honestly just fucking said that fact because I wanted to joke, therefore you need to get pegged by sheep. But this is good too.
Eternal 176 says, Maki is my favorite teacher. Jojo_August 40 says, at Black_Jack_Fo the plague was still around. Hex_D1 says, it just didn't mutate to humans.
Lel. I am like writing down studying material over here. I am a huge history nerd, honestly.
Fo says, at Eternal 176 she'll peg you as reward.
Exactly, Blackjack. That's a good reward.
Black_Jack_Fo says, at Hex_D1 I mean no one fucked the monkey at that time.
I only wish it wasn't illegal, otherwise a surprising amount of people would be more willing to learn.
For each viewer. Eternal 176 says, I'm hot for teacher so I'll accept it. Hex_D1 says, Maki puts on a teacher fit and she's getting impregnated that night. Skrx says, at Hex_D1 she's always getting impregnated.
I should write it down as a possible costume. Hot glasses and ponytail teacher outfit sheep for the model. You know that purely teacher like ponytail. That one.
Jojo_August 40 says, Meganeko. Whiffer Ninja says, Price Lessians. Whiffer Ninja says, private lessons.
TBH. I sort of understand why Iron Mouse makes so many fucking models. I look at my design,
says,
and I immediately wanna have like 5 to 6 models. With outfits and shit.
Says, XD. Eternal 176 says, understandable.
If I had anywhere near the money to do it, I would probably order a few outfits. That's just how I would do it. I am not even ashamed of it. To be honest, I'm still not sure how far I will be able to go with the $5,000 in terms of how great a model will be. But I will do everything in my power to have the best model, even if I have to sacrifice the other bells and whistles to do it.
Hex_D1 says, one day she will. Hex_D1 says, I believe in sheep potential.
I can't imagine the day I will be partner at the moment. Genuinely can. Can't. Like. What kinder people will join here? What kind of culture will my chat have?
Ian's Fury says, at Hex_D1.
Will I finally make Brian not read every message?
Says, if you can imagine something, you can achieve it if it's achievable. Hex_D1 says, people like us. Hex_D1 says, there's a reason we tag along after all. Black_Jack_Fo says, chat will be smart and horny.
I mean, let's be real, I probably will make Brian not read everything cause there will probably be far too many people chatting, and it would interrupt my flow more so. Even now I notice it sometimes. When the chat is like active.
Black_Jack_Fo says, I like how TTS saying horny. Sable_Hujahu says,
with the fact that it's not reading emotes anymore. The messages that are just emotes are really funny. Because it's just. Sable Hoju says nothing. He says nothing.
Squishx says, lel.
It feels like the reader has just demons in his brain every time someone just sends an emoji.
Black_Jack_Fo says, in the future you can change TTS in chat for VIP only or something like that.
Nah, I will just channel points for it. Or bits if I become big enough.
76 says,
Eternal 176 says nothing.
Eternal 176 says, I couldn't resist lol. Black_Jack_Fo says, makes sense.
But yeah. I think it's easier to just use it like a TTS for bits and whatnot. But right now, I'm just not big enough for it. So I am like, why not just have it read everything, because fuck it. We ball. I ball. You aren't seeing it, but I'm yawning again.
But you already enough to be called good girl. Scrix says, at black_jack_fo yep. Scrix says, good girl seep.
Thank you. Yippee. Happy seep. Very happy seep. I actually really like this PNG, not gonna lie. It's very expressive.
Scrix says, well, the ping is very cute. Black_jack_fo says, it is. Scrix says, don't blame you for like Hines.
And it only costed like 2 months of waiting and $50
says, was calling you good girl last stream. Jojo_August40 says, I've only ever seen that ping when you're with bird guy.
Yeah. And that
D1
version of the
says,
PNG doesn't have all the expressions I have set right now.
Times.
This is me when I play Captain America in the enemy backline.
Says, at hex_D1 always do. Black_jack_fo says, at hex_D1 it's kinda what I'm doing lel.
It has tons of expressions and variations, and it only cost $50. Imagine. I like it. It's very nifty. I also have another PNG I will show one day when I actually sit down to play some rivals on stream whenever that happens.
Scrix says, $50 for this is very nice. Sable_Huju says,
oh, Jack. You play League. Oh. Wait. What?
Ninja says, when I redo the 3D I wanna make sure you can talk out of it and properly emote.
Eternal.
Ian's Fury says,
the fuck? Brew.
Eternal 176 says, that sounds like oh my condolences you play League Lamau. Black_jack_fo says, I played it since 2013. Ian's Fury says, no inching towards 400.
I mean, I also play League, but what the fuck, Eternal?
Black_Jack_Fo says, I'm beyond any hopes of leaving.
You know what?
With a Ninja says, fuck, I need to get started on your model now. Eternal 176 says, I love the sheep, I spoil the sheep.
Okay, I need to add 10 more hours to this, give me a second. Fuck me. Okay. 2 wheels.
Skrix says, yes. Eternal 176 says, if you insist. Ian's Fury says, we'll get to 600 hours at this rate. Black_Jack_Fo says, meow, meow, meow. We love Seep, we love to call her good girl meow. With a Ninja says, say less. Eternal 176 says, Maki is best girl.
Fuck. Okay. What you guys want me to say?
With a Ninja says, about the chat stream, let me get the model redone first. Skrix says,
Okay, Wi-Fi, don't worry. But yeah, we just reached the 12-hour VirChat stream.
Says, hi Maki, hi chat,
Go.
how is everyone?
So, I guess. Fuck me. I'm going to spend 12 hours in VR chat at some point soon. Then,
Ninja says,
also, hey Urine.
Eternal 176 says, dibs. Skrix says, at your and recipe, hello hello.
Anyway.
Your and recipe says, at Skrix hi hi.
Tell me what to
Ian's
say, you
Fury
dumbass.
says, at your and recipe. Your and recipe says, at Ian's Fury hi hi. Ian's Fury says, head is empty, I don't have any ideas. Eternal 176 says, tell me everything is going to be okay. Your Recipe says, I just woke up, I was tired from work.
Okay. If you want. Eternal. Everything will be okay.
Eternal 176
You will get money,
says,
bitches, and potentially even a chocolate bar, singular.
Skrix says, Ancient Nephilim says, hello, how are you all doing?
Chat. Go. Your choice.
Skrix says, hi Nephi. Black_Jack_Fo says, hello Nephilim. Your Recipe says, at Ancient_Nephilim hi I just woke up.
Anyway, I sent out the banner to Discord thing, so feel free to post it there. But yeah. Thanks for 100. I appreciate it. Genuinely. Let me like. Mark it down.
Jojo_August40 says, Discord needs topics to talk in. Eternal 176 says, damn. I possess no banner images.
Bannerless. You could almost say you are DC because you don't have a
Eternal
Bruce banner.
176 says, bannerless behavior. Skrix says, let me search. Ian's Fury says,
That was a good one, guys, you gotta admit. I'm funny, see.
Sable_Hujuu says,
Incredibly funny seep.
Whiffer says, lol.
The funniest seep to ever seep.
Jojo_August40 says, there's the sheep girl from Beastars. Eternal 176 says, the best sheep. Your Recipe says, at Eternal 176 I agree.
Thank you. But yeah. Goodness. We're legit. 3 goals away from completion. What the fuck?
Ian's Fury says,
we're literally $1,500 away from completing everything. That's mad.
With a Ninja says, be appreciated sheep. Your Recipe says, nice one. Your Recipe says, good job.
Not even like exact 1,500 either.
Skrx says, man. Skrx says, I don't heave anything for banner.
We're 1447 away from goal completion. Again, it's mad. Also, Eternal is officially like some percentage of that.
Skrx says, yay, good part of the percentage. Ian's Fury says, Eternal.
He has donated $1,200 in total. I just counted.
Ian's Fury says, damn. Skrx says, damn. With a Ninja says, damn. Hex_D1 says,
so
zam.
yeah, 1/3 of the entire fucking budget is just Eternal. Wild.
Ancient_Nephilim says, Eternal is MVP. With a Ninja says, we are eternally grateful.
I will most definitely have to record a direct message to the guy after
Eternal
this is over.
176 says,
Or at least
Ancient_Nephilim
after I am
says,
collecting
good
all
one.
of my goals. Because I am pretty sure. I will be here for a long time after. I expected it would be a bit more spread out, you know.
Ian's Fury says, oh for sure.
But the fact that got instantly slapped with 500 hours. And now I am just sitting here.
Eternal 176 says, just wait for my next overtime check lol.
Contemplating whenever I will be able to even see less than 500 hours on the clock. This is such a weird development for me.
Ian's Fury says, never, stuck here forever.
I didn't ever think I would be expected the fact that I would collect so much.
Whiff Ninja says, lol.
Wi-Fi. I started this week with 523 hours,
says, beep, beep,
then streamed for nearly 6 hours.
Whiffer Ninja says, pokes the sheep. Ian's Fury says,
and ended up with like 518 hours. Oh, my entire fucking progress is reset. And even more. If I stream more, I will get more donations. And my timer will increase. Even more. That's the entire thing. I fucked myself. See what I mean?
Whiffer Ninja says, you might need to cap at some point. Ian's Fury says, just wait till next week.
No, I will stick with it.
Ancient_Nephilim says, hee hee. Ian's Fury says, ancient.
Thanks for the dono, Ancient, I appreciate.
Ancient_Nephilim says, I have also infiltrated the Discord now. What is going on in her? By the gods. Black_Jack_Fo says, never ending donathon. Eternal 176 says, Whiffer Ninja says, lol at Ancient_Nephilim. Skrix says, at Ancient_Nephilim the subs channel is
I am
Maggie's
officially
Cave. Whiffer Ninja says, welcome to the flock. Skrix says, lol. Your Recipe says, at Skrix.
Not seeing the timer be on less than 500 hours.
Ancient_Nephilim says,
4 months at
Skrix
least.
I saw that, what a terrible day to have eyes.
You like it, baby girl.
Skrix says, at Ancient_Nephilim would say amazing day.
If you can't love me at my goon, you will never love me at my cute uwu seep. Uwu.
Eternal 176 says, real talk for just a moment. I do hope you don't feel trapped or burdened by the timer. Skrx says, Kek. Hex_D1 says, I don't love you goon. Hex_D1 says, I adore your goon. Your Recipe says, actually we all love you and we're stuck here with you. Whiffaninja says, I imagine you make a face when you say you woo. Black_Jack_Fo says, at least I have a chance with that condition. Hex_D1 says, and am smitten with everything else. Skrx says, at your Recipe
I don't feel
true.
trapped or burdened by the timer.
Your
It will be
Recipe
really
says,
funny if I
at
am with the
Skrx,
same
yeah.
timer next year. And the progress bar is just outside of the screen. Like,
Makishima
I will
says,
update the
welcome
goal with new
Raiders.
goal if it comes
It's
to
very
it.
lovely to see
Hey,
I
you.
don't mind at
You
all.
chose me at the end
It
of
just
stream.
means an excuse
Nice
to spend
meet
more
you.
time with you
I am
guys.
Maki, a physically mute ice sheep.
Revive me, say to revive
I
me.
play
Say to
various
revive me,
games
say
and use
please
TTS
revive me.
engine to speak.
Oh,
I hope you enjoy your
Yuki.
stay.
Hey, hey,
I
hey.
would do it if I
Kitsune
could,
Baby.
but I
underscore
could
Yak
not.
one says,
Why are we not playing? Bro, why are we not playing competitive, man? Jesus Christ.
Hex_D1
Look at you, you're fucking crack. What the
says,
heck? Why
hello,
are you still not
Raiders.
com? This actually crack. Actually, quite
Black_Jack_Fo
good.
says, progress bar will just cycling around the screen.
Com personally doesn't like you.
Your
Look! Okay, on the first
Can you
round.
do that for me?
Yeah, someone.
Hex_D1 says, progress bar be chillin'. Black_Jack_Fo says, hello Raiders. Skrx says, Lot_Caliber says, Ancient_Nephilim says, stuck here forever with us. Your Recipe says, hi Raiders.
Hey, hey.
Him's Fury says,
I am PNG sheep today.
Lot_Caliber
We're be
says,
chilling. What were you up to today,
Skrx
Kitsune?
says, welcome Raiders. Whiffaninja says, welcome Raiders. Kitsune_Yak1 says, got a raid and RN. Kitsune_Yak1 says, but stream
Thanks.
well make AI.
Have fun with running Yuki.
Your Recipe says, at Kitsune_Yak1 hi Kitsune nice to meet you. Kitsune_Yak1 says, at your Recipe nice to meet you. Ooh.
It's nice that you dropped by though. Happy to see you. I look forward to maybe hanging out during Inari's birthday stuff. I'm excited about that one too. As you can see by the way, I am experiencing there. Surprising consequences of my own actions. Me thought it would be funny if I had a big conversion of money to time on my donathon. Nobody will donate anyway, is what I thought. Now I will be here for the remainder of the year with the damn fucking timer. Which, I guess it will just turn into something like a meme on this channel. Potentially.
With a Ninja says, I should have said something. With a Ninja says, lol. With a Ninja says, my bad.
I mean, it's fine. I am pretty sure nobody here expected that one of my chatters would be a crazy person who would be donating $1,000+.
With a Ninja says, okay, true.
I don't think that's something you can exactly anticipate for. Especially if you are a streamer of my size.
Eternal 176 says, my bad. Ian's Fury says, at Eternal 176. Eternal 176 says, I'll fucking do it again. Black_Jack_Fo says, well, I'm right now in process of getting hired, so don't worry, maybe I'll join Eternal. Skrx says, gonna lurk, not feeling well, have a nice stream guys. Ancient_Nephilim says, very few things surprises me anymore when it comes to the internet, but yeah, did not expect that. With a Ninja says, this was in relation to Maki thinking no one would donate. Ancient_Nephilim says, have a good lurk Skrx. With a Ninja says, feel better at Skrx. Ian's Fury says, at Skrx.
I mean,
hope you feel better
I
soon.
don't stop you doing it again.
Eternal
But fucking,
176
I will probably
says,
cry at some
Skrx,
point
much
again
love.
if we do end up
Hope
getting the
you
goal.
feel better.
Also feel better skirt. Love you squirt.
Your Recipe says, at Skrx, bye, take care and I hope you feel better. Ian's Fury says, I have no doubt we'll reach it. Eternal 176 says, oh, we're gonna reach it. Ian's Fury says. Skrx says. Eternal
I mean, yeah.
176 says,
I have no
smile.
doubt we will reach it too.
Your
At this
Recipe
point, I don't
says,
think
reach what?
$1,500 in nearly 550
Skrx
hours
says,
is impossible.
love to you Maki too. Ancient underscore Nephilim says, we have approximately 600 hours to reach the goal. Yeah, that sounds easy. Black underscore Jack underscore Fo says, at Eternal 176 the maniacal one.
I mean, if you were to direct your attention to the bottom right corner, urine, you'll see the nice little progress bar that we are having here. That's what I am referring to.
Eternal 176 says, sheep doesn't even know she's loved. SMH. Ian's Fury says, SMH.
I mean, I am kind of aware at this point. I'm being slapped around by money for the last few months. It's really insane.
Ancient underscore Nephilim says, what a terrible fate, cack. Your Undrexipy says, oh, I see now, that's nice, cool.
But yeah, to round back to what you said before, I am not really restrained by the timer. I will stream with enjoyment with the timer being there. It's just really funny to know that I am not getting rid of it for a long, long time. Because I also know by the time it will be in low digits, I will be a bigger streamer probably.
Black underscore Jack underscore Fo says, it's like the timer is your motivation.
And I also know any mid-sized streamer experiences the low time syndrome. When the timer reaches low numbers, the fucking Avengers assemble.
Ian's Fury says, until they edge too close. Ian's Fury says, seen that more than a few times. Ancient underscore Nephilim says, the don't let the timer run out is so real, yep yep. Black underscore Jack underscore Fo says, I can remember a few failed moments with bad timing. Ian's Fury says, at black underscore Jack underscore Fo MHM. Black_Jack_.
Sorry, got distracted by cat.
Making me want to sleep,
but yeah.
I'll fight that feeling. Whiffer Ninja says, meow.
What was I talking about? Right. The moment a mid or big-sized streamer gets to low numbers on the timer.
Fury says, at Black_Jack_Fo I'm having a real hard timing fighting it. It's past the time I normally fall over for the day. Whiffer Ninja says, I'm getting distracted by sheep.
The Avengers assemble and get the timer back up to like insane degrees. I saw that happen with Alara.
Black_Jack_Fo says, I hope I'll have enough money to save the timer when it will be low.
I mean, you don't have to have a ton of money for it. The money to time conversion is pretty generous. It's like $10 per hour.
Whiffer Ninja says, it's crazy. Black_Jack_Fo says, well, there is some difficulties with how I can donate.
It's fine, you don't have to donate. By the time it will be low, I will likely be done with all of my goals. And it will basically turn into the progress bar of streamer.
Ancient_Nephilim says, we will make the sheep unstoppable. Black_Jack_Fo says, don't worry, it's my idea to kinda say you thank you for all time on streams.
I mean, I would appreciate it anyway. Just making sure that people here know. I don't expect everyone here to be eternal. Eternal is unique.
With a Ninja says, eternal is eternal? Black_Jack_Fo says, I'm not fighting with him for the spot, I'm just being me.
Eternal is eternal, yes.
Eternal 176 says,
honestly.
Black_Jack_Fo says, to be honest, I'm mostly lurker on other people's streams and only there I like to talk.
It's interesting to hear that. When other people say to me that they're lurking mostly, but here they actually talk. Does my personality just prompt open communication?
With a Ninja says, yes. Urand Recipe says, true. Ancient_Nephilim says, yeah, I would say so. Skrix says, this community and UCP feels very welcoming. Skrix says, Urand Recipe says, at Skrix always for her. Skrix says, back to lurk. Ian's Fury says, at Skrix well said. Black_Jack_Fo says, it's interesting that mute streamer make other people talk more in good way.
I mean, I guess I am a good listener at the end of the day. Because that's just sort of what I got used to doing majority of the time.
Eternal 176 says, I just am in a good position to help out sometimes. I work overtime for the sheep.
Even when I know I can communicate. I choose to just listen. Outside of streaming, I am not much of a talker. That's just how I am.
Ian's Fury says,
but here, I can chat for hours. It's been already 2 hours. And I continue yapping still. Because I just kind of got enthralled with yapping, and I can't help but yap more. I would have played the game long ago, but I'm just yapping.
Black_Jack_Fo says, I'm also good listener. Mostly I'm listening to my friend's life and trying to comfort them as much as I could. Eternal 176 says, and Maki, you're so very open, honest, warm and welcoming. Very quickly became my comfort person / streamer. Black_Jack_Fo says, could say that some their dark shit will die with me.
I mean, there's this aspect of even more neutrality and confidentiality in my streams. I am just sheep. I don't even have a voice exactly. It's just a program I use to talk.
So
my personality can be entirely unfiltered.
Play games or check on my friends. Thanks for the stream, Maki. Have fun. Bye everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Sable_Huju says, With a Ninja says, have a great day. Black_Jack_Fo says, at your and recipe, good luck.
But yeah,
says,
I think part of why I am so open and so deadpan about everything is the fact that it has just unfiltered me, with no pretenses.
Your and recipe says, at Black_Jack_Fo, you too, thanks. Your and recipe says, at Ian's Fury, see ya.
It helps being myself entirely with no psychological factors, that there's nothing of like physical me in this avatar except the shape of my body. But it's not like having big tits is me exclusive feature. So I am able to put much more of my honest and open personality into this without feeling awkward like I may feel when I am in a direct conversation with someone, including saying some really unhinged shit. Of course I do.
Eternal 176 says, raw and unfiltered.
I'm parashal as shit towards you. Parasocial. As shit.
Eternal 176 says, I was going to say I take my Maki raw but thought better of it Lamau.
People be like, oh no, don't be parasocial. Meanwhile me. Hey Sable and Skirt. How about on your anniversary, you order an art of you spit roasting me? Okay, thanks.
Ian's Fury says, at Eternal 176 it wouldn't be the same otherwise. Sable_Hujau says, Eternal 176 says, and parasocialism is great when it's mutually accepted. Ancient_Nephilim says, lol. Wiffininja says, damn. Skrix says, Lamau.
Like. My response to their anniversary of the relationship is, hey, I brought you guys together. I demand an art of me being spit roasted to celebrate. That's me. I'm like that. I mean you are parasocial because you like me and wanna spend time with me. Nothing bad in that. People just kinder dilute the word to mean only negative extreme meanings of the word, when in fact it's not always extreme and bad. Imagine the cat.
Says,
that.
And you will get that out. Skrix says, just wait. Wiffininja says, I'm trying to think of what kind of art I should komish lol.
Commission art of yourself working on my body like you're building me like a robot, and there's like a deluge of requests coming from the door. Like, give her glasses, bigger boobs. That would look kinda funny.
Skrix says, that's a cool idea. Eternal 176 says, now make them even bigger. Wiffininja says, lol. Wiffininja says, I'm pulling the VOD for this so I can remember.
Amazing, thanks. It is funny that I ended up yapping for like 2 hours already. I figured I'd talk about an hour and then go game. But alas, my brain decided to have me yap.
Eternal 176 says that one meme of the artist crying while the commissioner is just standing behind them saying bigger comes to mind.
Or that clip of Junie. Where she is like drawing. And her chat is yelling at her to make the moths bigger.
Eternal
and she's like, you are so greedy.
Says,
so greedy.
Yalamau. Ian's Fury says, Lamau. Black_Jack_Fo says, I got distracted by my parents. Also Maki, I know you don't like to make yap streams, but well, you're good at that, girl. Hex_D1 says, I am now in La Buzz.
It's not that I don't like doing yap streams. It's just I like having a plan.
Whiffaninja says, busy? Whiffaninja says, busy? Hex_D1 says, no La Buzz. Whiffaninja says, damn it. Hex_D1
and yap
says,
streams requires more extensive planning than gaming.
Whiffaninja says, bussy. Hex_D1 says, throw.
Hex is deep in that bussy.
Whiffaninja says, it kept changing what I was saying. Hex_D1 says, in a bussy.
Now, I don't have a bussy. You have one. Mine starts with AP.
Hex_D1 says, and it ends on my PP. Hex_D1 says, ha. Hex_D1 says, Whiffaninja says, ha. Hex_D1 says, BTW actually. Hex_D1 says, when the sword fighting. Hex_D1 says, in FH. Black_Jack_Fo says, I would like to try many kinky shit in my life, but I don't have a partner in crime for that. Hex_D1 says, same Blackjack same.
Don't worry. You have a partner. It's called imagination. And your trusty hand. And eventually it might be someone else's hand, but for now you may dream.
Eternal 176 says, we're all looking for that partner lol.
I mean, to be fair, the only partner I am looking for right now is Twitch, and I don't think that counts. Me and my collection of 20-something toys are very satisfied with my sex life at the moment.
With a Ninja says, I'm looking for that partner too. Ian's Fury says, alrighty, time for me to head off to bed, would stay longer but a meeting as soon as I get on shift later. Have a good rest of the day. Hex
Good night,
D1 says, 20 damn. Eternal 176 says, fair enough lol. Black_Jack_Fo says, I want some of those. With a Ninja says, have a good one Neon. Black_Jack_Fo says, why everyone have so much toys and I have none. Black_Jack_Fo says, at Ian's Fury good night.
Honestly, my funniest purchase so far has been the 12-incher. The fact that I actually managed to get it in is my biggest achievement to date. I really out here received the IRL achievement notification of Size Queen.
With a Ninja says, congratulations. Hex_D1 says, how come? Eternal 176 says, damn, nice. Ancient_Nephilim says, that is impressive for someone who is 150. Hex_D1 says, that there was a roadblock bringing it in. Hex_D1 says, or do you mean actually a new lol?
I was about to say. Yes. I meant introducing it to the Cave of Glory. The Cavern of Dreams.
Hex_D1 says, lol. Black_Jack_Fo says, I like how big toys look but can only guess how it feels. I must 100% try hard to get what I want. Hex_D1 says, Maki got the Goon Master 3000 with the Bean Annihilator attachment.
True. Only facts.
Hex_D1 says, probably better than the whole Loven's catalog.
Loven's is kinder mid, honestly. So it's not a high bar to cross.
Hex_D1 says, they just the most publicized. Black_Jack_Fo says, I can remember I have game that compatible with Loven's
Like,
toys.
I dunno. I am not exactly
Hex_D1
someone who
says,
watch for
'cause of
brands and
long-range
shit.
stuff.
I just look at individual things and go, I want that. Yes. Talking about toys like they're rifles. I love me some of those long-ranged ones.
Hex_D1 says, also you in one of the kinkiest countries ever. Hex_D1 says, yours might as well need a license. Black_Jack_Fo says, does Japan
I had in
really
fact
the
used one
kinkiest?
of my bigger ones as a bludgeoning weapon. It has indeed occurred. I will not specify any further.
Hex_D1 says, I will say if you're gonna buy a toy, don't buy Loven's unless you have someone to use it with. Ninja says, I mean if nothing else was available. Hex_D1 says, it also has intimidation factor.
The only thing I regret is that I can't torque. Because there's nothing funnier than attacking someone with a giant dildo yelling, "Eat a dick, you bastard." Because they are in fact eating a dick when they get hit by one. Har har. Get it?
Black_Jack_Fo says, I imagine that picture.
Everyone who imagined a vivid picture, I congratulate you. It is now deep in your head forever. Yippee!
Ninja says, our great mind fucked.
Exactly.
Black_Jack_Fo says, I don't mind having it in my brain. Hex_D1 says, Zam. Black_Jack_Fo says, After all, I played Black Souls too much to worry about anything. Hex_D1 says, Cheapy may be on my mind, but this is another tier.
I don't mind having it in my brain. Blackjack Faux Circa 2026. We love out of context lines in this house. They do be funny.
Black_Jack_Fo says, well, I looked at ear penetration tag, so it can be true, hee hee.
I still remember stumbling across an animation of a cat girl getting fucked in the cat girl parts. That'd certainly be one brain shake.
Scrix says, cat girl part.
Cat girl ears.
Eternal 176 says, mind fuck lol. Scrix says, fuck ein.
Fucking yes. I love how my TTS actually pronounced it well despite the typo. Wild. Thanks, Arjor. Appreciate the randomly good pronunciation despite the typos. Perfect.
Black_Jack_Fo says, my favorite tag is Futanari.
Yes.
Black_Jack_Fo says, I like boys and gills and that tag is perfect combo.
Someone gets it. Yippee. Honestly, same.
Sable_Huju says, skirt is same. Whiffaninja says, I'm thinking of an extended goal for you now, Maki.
What are you thinking about Wi-Fi?
Whiffaninja says, I like tag as well. Scrix says, at Sable_Huju who is same. Hex_D1 says, you skier. Whiffaninja says, I'll tell you
Skirt
later.
likes footer cork.
Scrix says, like yay but. Scrix says, wah. Squishx says, oh. Squishx says, lol. Hex_D1 says, who stroking Maki Futa? Black_Jack_Fo says, what Kulk even mean? Ancient_Nephilim says, people of culture.
It's a funny
in the
way
chat.
of typing cock.
Hex_D1 says, cork is cork. Eternal 176 says, wood. Hex_D1 says, cork is a thing too.
Yeah, it is. But it has also been repeatedly used to censor, like saying cock. In some VTuber chats. And it's funnier that way. When you can physically show it on stream.
Says, stroking Maki while hugging from behind and biting
Like,
her shoulders should be a common
oh,
idea.
I am a fan of big cork. And you pop a bottle of cork on the screen. In the clip. Squish the short
Squishx
stacked sheep.
says, at
Do it
Hex_D1
now.
yes please.
Oh wait, I realized. Did I forget to change the pinned message?
Hex_D1 says,
Give me a
squish,
second.
carry, fullness and sheep. Whiffer_Ninja says, it want to play with the big titties lol. Makiba Akan says, donate to stream for model using this link.
Whoopsie daisy.
Squishx says, at Whiffer_Ninja Seepers enough of those. Whiffer_Ninja says, I can't pin from mobile.
Yeah, it's fine, I already pinned it again. I just forgot to switch it from pin for 20 minutes.
Whiffer_Ninja says, okay.
To pin until end of stream. I just realized that I did have a pinned message for a while now. Nobody can donate to Seep by clicking a button. Now you can donate to Seep.
Whiffer_Ninja says, we should add that link to the panels.
I am pretty sure I already did that.
Whiffer_Ninja says, ah, okay.
I am mildly terrified. I just realized that with less than $500, I will have to dedicate probably a whole week to Rivals. Playing a character I likely don't quite understand. But on the other hand, there might be a chance you guys pick Black Cat for me to one trick to GM, which would be nice. I wanna try one tricking the cat anyway. She's coming out next week, I believe.
With a Ninja says, Black Cat.
Black Cat. Yeah, she's coming in season 7.5. In Rivals. I am not sure what her deal is as a character, but she should be pretty fun.
Says, 1 week and
because
Maki
Black
will be
Cat
lost
is
in
fun.
her cleavage.
I am already lost in her cleavage. I haven't left from there since she first showed up in the trailer nearly a month ago.
Black_Jack_Fo says, so
Like.
her cleavage was your healing capsule. That's maybe a reason on why you depression
Goodness
just
gracious,
disappeared.
and a bucket. Look at her.
With a Ninja says, fuck.
She has fat tits, fatter ass, and a cute design.
Scrix says, MHN nice. Black_Jack_Fo says, I like
Look at
more
her
sorry.
ass Jack.
Eternal 176 says, Peter fumbled so hard.
Her dumpy is just as fat.
Black_Jack_Fo says, but mostly I want to die between her thighs.
Actually, fun fact. Peter might not have fumbled this time. This is from the game. They do be vibing. Better porker probably porked.
Eternal 176 says, nice nice.
We appreciate when Peter Porker gets some porking. But yar. Black Cat is like one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. So I wanna learn and master her.
Black_Jack
and I hope she's a character
says,
that I can get better with.
Freak who looked first at armpit. I wonder who worse, armpit lovers or feet lovers?
I mean, I have no ability to judge because I'm both.
Scrix says, at black_Jack_faux feet good. Scrix says, armpits too.
Yeah, exactly. I love both too.
Ancient_Nephilim says, we are all gooners here.
This is the Goon Cave.
Black_Jack_faux says, no judgment at all, we all gooners. Black_Jack_faux says, and it's great.
I mean, I periodically show chat my armpits when I am in my 3D avatar. That's just something I do. Pretty sure I did it on Monday as well, when I was streaming Star Savior. Also, by the way, I think I sort of realized what's the issue with that game. And why I think it's not as popular as the studio expected. It has a lot of elements.
Says, I have 18 open rule 34 pages and 4 hentai.
Like a lot of elements. But none of the elements actually feel
says, at
like they belong with each other.
Scrix says, I have a lot too.
Like when you look at the random Umer Museum system.
Scrix says, I'm liking Star Savior for now.
What the fuck does it have to do with the game?
Black_Jack_faux says, game have good shake but without mix. Sable_Huju says, getting into mid-game in it feels fairly cohesive to me, but I'd if it makes sense from a story standpoint. Sable_Huju says, I just haven't seen any marketing for the game at all.
Yeah, but like, I mean more so from a standpoint of a new player. When you log into the game, you are immediately overwhelmed
Black_Jack_faux says,
with like about 7 ways to play
I'm
it,
feeling the same for Strinova.
and tons of various stages. What is what? Where do I experience the story?
Sable_Huju says, yeah, they should work on the new player experience a bit. Sable_Huju says, the tutorial feels like it's from 2018.
How does the story connect to the Umer Museum mode? It's just bloat. You can cut out the Umer Museum mode, and it would not change much. At least from the perspective of the new player. Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong. But you know what I mean.
Sable_Huju says, I feel like it would because that's the main way your characters get stronger. Sable_Huju says, but that's not obvious, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you delve deeper, you will notice that doing the champion mode is how you get your characters to level up hard. But you would not notice that at all if you were just playing on your own. So the game will never be popular without decent marketing and also inability to tell how things connect and what you are supposed to do to progress. The other game of Stuidio's side has tracks that help you proceed further. Like, they show you stuff you should focus on next after you're done. And you have a linear main story which you can focus on for progression, with slowly unlocking systems. That's the way you should do complex games. Not dump all of it onto the player and expect them to just figure it out.
That's how it is in this game too, but it's not clear at all. Sable_Huju says, it doesn't explain that the main modes are idle modes other than the story mode and the journey mode.
I dunno. So far the only thing that interests me is the story. I am not really that big on the Umer Museum mode.
Sable_Huju says, you can skip the Umer mode for all characters after you complete it once. Sable_Huju says, like, complete it once on anybody, not for each character.
But I am curious what the fuck is happening in the narrative. And I see.
Tuned Impact Zero says,
to be honest, the only gacha games that I love the gameplay of as of right now are Path to Nowhere and Morrimans. I did like Chaos Zero Nightmare, but the fact that I had zero attachment to the characters and the story because it's fucking dog shit just sort of made me not wanna engage with it. I am one of those people who plays the story game for, gasp, a story.
Sable_who says, at black_jack_fo explained nowhere, lol.
Unless I hear they made some major overhauls to the story. I won't return back to Chaos Zero Nightmare. And either way, there will be a few more other games that are slowly coming out like Nevinus to Evanus on 29th.
Sable_who says, you just pick the stats to focus on and it immediately puts you at the end where you can allocate your skill points. Black_jack_fo says, I'm playing Enfield to get storytelling like Ark Knights and well 1.1 gave me hope. Sable_who says, if Uma had a feature like that I might have not dropped off it as hard tbh.
Yeah, I already talked about Enfield. I think by sheer principle, the fact that they glaze the Endman relentlessly just kinda made me slide off and never return.
Black_jack_fo says, I know I'm not trying to make you come back.
And I also saw later story beats where a random giant tit bitch takes you on a date randomly with no prompt is just shameless pandering with no meaning. Yes. You were so cool and awesome and amazing and all the bitches wanna suck your cock and or clit. But you lost all your memories so we can cop out on having to write actual personality for our protagonist, so go fuck yourself I guess. But no. You are important, believe me.
Black_jack_fo says, I just don't have any game to play alone, my friends are playing LOL and I already hate to play it.
I just hate glazing. That's it. I know people will disagree on me for it. But I dislike Wuthering Wave storytelling because the world literally revolves around Rover. Every conflict, everything in the world is all about Rover. I have zero interest in a world like that. And it seems to me the Enfield crew took the same approach with Endman.
Black_Jack_Fo says, I didn't play Dwuwa. Black_Jack_Fo says,
where
so
they took the cheapest, most obnoxious route of making the likable characters likable by all of them liking you unquestionably from the get-go.
I play now are Helldivers 2 when it isn't broken and Vermintide 2. Other than that I am getting through my nth playthrough of Skyrim here.
I think the only gacha game where you aren't immediately getting bitches who drape themselves all over you is Limbo's Company. And that's because they have no need to actually market new characters at all.
Nah, you_Woo says, so that means you prefer the goofing without the edging? Jojo_August40 says, I only play Rivals and
that's a
now
wild
they're
first
free.
phrase to utter before following. Thanks for the follow, now you're woo. And, I mean, I like edging too. A lot of games these days are, to be fair. Free, I mean. Also, Wild Story.
Black_Jack_Fo says, free doesn't mean it's really free.
I think one project I'm now interested in, called Dragon Sword.
Most of the games want you to buy Battle Pass and buy monthly pass and etc.
It's an upcoming game.
Jojo_August40 says, on PlayStation, you normally need an online subscription to play online.
And the interesting story behind it is that they had a huge dispute with publisher, who wanted to make it a gacha. And they made it as a gacha. But then after the dispute, the studio basically went, fuck it. We're taking our own plans and doing a desperate gamble. So the game reformed back into a single-player RPG with a one-time buying. But with extensive amount of characters you can unlock via what was once a need to do so for the gacha pulls.
Skrx says, nice. Jack
I think a single-player
says,
RPG with the mentality of character designs influenced with the need to sell each character would go hard.
Jack_fo says, it's interesting.
At least it looks interesting. This is the same devs as Dragon Nest 2.
Hex_D1 says, I am. Hex_D1 says, bark home.
Welcome back.
Jack_fo says, wait, Dragon Nest. Jack_fo says, I loved that game back then.
The game is a literal
Jack_fo
spiritual
says,
successor
in
to
early
it,
2010.
and a soft sequel. So we're getting a sequel to that game that is now a single-player RPG with companions and shit.
Jack_fo says, I must buy it.
It seems like it will be a lot of fun. I look forward to it anyhow. If I am quote, I am looking at Hound 12 dev team site LMAO. Let me read out a short summary of a Reddit post about it. To briefly summarize, the conflict originated when the publisher, WebZen, failed to make payments to the developer, Hound 13. As a result, Hound 13 has decided to cut ties with WebZen and announced that they will self-publish the game globally on Steam. Furthermore, they stated that the Steam release will transition from a live service model into a standalone game. The gacha system is being removed entirely, and companions will now be unlocked naturally by progressing through the story. The Steam store page is expected to go live soon, with the official launch targeted for July or August. As a new title from the original Dragon Nest developers, it would have been unfortunate to see the project cancelled due to this dispute. Transitioning to a standalone game appears to be a solid decision to keep the game alive. Yeah, they basically decided to say go fuck yourself to the publisher, go self-publish a game and then hope people will enjoy the full story and the full game instead of being fed the story in parts because gacha. Thank you for the follow, Willow 427. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the flock.
Black_Jack_Fo says, fed story in parts. What game does it right now?
Every single gacha in existence. Like, I sort of get the appeal of the format of the TV show season storyline type of thing. But I do want to sometimes have a full story to enjoy. I am looking forward to the Steam page going live.
427 says, "Hey, not our first meeting twin. I'm Willow, author lesbian from Discord 3.
Yar. I figured it already. I use my Discord for casual interactions outside of my streaming too, so some people drop by stream sometimes. Nice to see you drop by. Have you been enjoying Mormons? Ooh.
Willow_427 says, yes.
Good.
Willow_427 says, I pulled Liz 4 times.
Honestly, it happens. I have one character in the game I pulled 9 times total. The Spider Lady.
Hyde_on_mit says, RUGG play Star Savior.
Hey Hyde. I will likely do some more Saving the Stars next week on Monday. I am still incredibly curious to engage with the story. We should also probably actually play through the Umer Muzu mode at least once in its entirety. Course I have played the tutorial but not anything after.
Skrix says, from my experience. Skrix says, I have been skipping the Uma mode. Skrix says, same in Uma Museum.
I mean, I haven't played it fully once in order to start skipping it. I haven't actually played the mode outside of the tutorial for it.
Skrix says, I even skipped in my first time doing it. Willow_427 says, I'd Kaimalap, I just look at Art of Uma's kissing.
I mean, I fully respect that.
Skrix says, I just remember the chore of having to do it in Uma Muse. Sithkid 6120 says, Maki is the early Uma Museum.
I am not an Umer Museum. I am not a horse girl. I am a sheep girl. Get it right. I am Hitsuji Museum.
120 says, MBMB.
Hitsuji Museum doesn't flow as well though.
Jojo_August 40 says, does sheep girl also counts as Kemonomini?
I mean Kemono is just animal. So yeah, any animal girls with animal ears count. Plus sheep have the floofy droopy ears too aside from horns. So totally counts.
Skrix says, horns good. Jojo_August 40 says, sheep girl also have the diabolical square pupils.
I mean yeah, I do have those. You can see it in my big old chibi eyes. They're right there. I also love how, instead of doing gaming, I put on my PNG, expecting to go into gaming. And then I never went into gaming. And it's been 3 hours of just pure yapping from the PNG sheep. And I just kinda didn't want to set up my 3D for anything, so I just kinda stayed like that. The Chibi Sheep Talk Show. We love the Chibi Sheep Talk Show. It's the best talk show.
Jojo_August 40 says, bird guy rarely goes more than 2 hours now.
Yerkors is miserable in the game. And doesn't have much enthusiasm for it. It doesn't exactly take a scientist to tell that.
Jojo_August 40 says, he says he doesn't care about ranking, but still hates losing.
I think he just has been kind of a cock to play with because of a lot of his gripes with rivals. I have more fun to play with Frenchie. We play periodically together. And he's really fun to aggressively dive with.
Jojo_August40 says, that's the type of matches you should stream, or post the highlights on YouTube.
Frenchie doesn't really speak much when we play. He's actually surprisingly quiet when he focuses not yapping.
Jojo_August40 says, cringe alarm is on of the rogue, and he just post his highlights with music on it. Black_Jack_Fo says, at Jojo_August40 I'm the same in competitive games. Jojo_August40 says, one of the best rogues.
Also give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. I go grab my snack. I return chat. Sorry for the wait.
Skrix says, WB Maki. Shadowboy 9605 says, Maki. Hey, just stopping by to say hi, it's been a while since I could see a stream. Hope you're doing good and you have a great stream. Ancient_Nephilim says, what's the snack?
Hey Shadow Boy. Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. I got some pizza. I made it myself. Mini pizza.
Ancient_Nephilim says, Nsi. Shadowboy 9605 says, homemade pizza is the best.
It really is, yeah.
With a Ninja says, I am nom nom too. Black_Jack.
Honestly, I think at this point I'll probably yap for a bit more, and then we'll end for today. 4 hours of pure yapping is funny.
Says, it's small but tasty.
Yar. Pan pizzas are nice. I enjoy pizzas made in a pan too. I do it sometimes for breakfast. It's really delicious.
Skrix says, now I'm just hungry.
What kind of shit you guys like to eat anyway? I'm curious.
Skrix says, whatever is in my fridge. Skrix says, and if there is rice. Skrix says, then rice with something. With a Ninja says, what kind of toppings do you like?
I mean, I guess that's definitely an answer that is fair.
August 40 says, Siksa. Sable_Huju says, guys or you guys?
I mean,
Jojo
I'm asking for your favorite food.
Caesar's pizza, less only because it already done when you order it. Jojo_August40 says, bacon and eggs. Sable_Huju says, I like food. Skrux says, I really like fried eggs with rice. Skrux says, the runny yolk. Ancient_Nephilim says, I just eat whatever is on sale in the supermarket. Favorite food is pizza or bacon cheeseburger. For dessert my favorite thing would be crepes with ice cream. Skrux says, MHFNHM.
I like crepes too. They're pretty delicious. I think I personally like contrast food.
Says, never had crepes.
Like sweet and spicy and stuff. I like that sort of food. With extreme contrasts. It's nice to me. Of course, the usual normal stuff is also delicious, of course. I also like spicy as fuck food.
Fictioncraft_ says, hi. New avatar?
Hey fiction.
Hex_D1 says, crepes are great. Sable_Huju says, my favorite
Nah,
food
it's the
is
usual avatar, just a PNG of it. It's my new design.
Sable_Huju says, in no particular
that I
order,
plan to make into a
fried
full
chicken,
model at some
mac and
point
cheese,
soon.
Wings, pretzels, and lobster rolls. With a Ninja says, mine is JP curry or ramen.
Nice. I like a lot of these.
Hex_D1 says, fave food is pizza. Hex_D1 says, pretty basic hick.
I am asking primarily since it's a nice finish of the stream today because I objectively just kinda want to munch for a bit and then finish for the day.
Hex_D1 says, I see.
Also, I have appeared with this avatar on Bird's stream, did I not?
It was nice to get to hang out. Skrux says, at Hex_D1 yay. Crix says, fun streamer.
Streamer is always fun, yes. Oh dang, I didn't know Doki was streaming. Wild. I am just checking out who I should raid on YouTube side.
Jojo_August40 says, Doki streams more on YouTube than Twitch.
Yeah, she does.
Says, probably by habit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I am pretty sure she would multi-stream more, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to do anyway.
FictionCraft_ says, just came in to say hi, gotta figure out if I should sleep or play Rivals after 2 weeks of not playing, hee hee.
I haven't played for the entire week either myself. I just kinda played with Frenchie once. Bounced back to Diamond 1 and then returned to GM3 and then just stopped. I am objectively not that interested in playing. My drive to get to eternity seems kinda silly to me now.
FictionCraft_ says, Sag, logic taking away the fun from games.
It's less logic taking away fun from games and just the fact that I realize I am not even making content from that. So by extension, it's just kind of a waste of time.
Sable_Huchu says, wait, when did you stop playing Rivals? FictionCraft_ says, not a waste if you're having fun, but can see how you cannot be having fun.
If the game's community was not full of dog-shit people who tank humanity's value by breathing, it would be much more fun experience.
FictionCraft_ says, facts. FictionCraft_ says,
But
my love for Jeff is just
ultimately
too strong,
just.
lol.
For me, I think I always were more into stories than competitive. And when I am not deeply depressed, I will always choose a fun story I can engage with over any competitive game. I will try to give Black Cat a shot. Ultimately, if I like her, I will play her until I'm satisfied with my level of knowledge with her. But I don't really care about my rank as much. Especially since rank doesn't really mean much. I played games harder and more compelling in Overwatch in Gold than I did in Rivals GM. Like the supposed top percentile of the game sucks at it. What's the point of going further if people just plain suck?
Sable_Huchu says, do you get what I was saying like a year ago now? Sable_Huchu says, when I was saying that Rivals players as a whole suck ass.
I mean, I didn't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that now either.
FictionCraft_ says, Rivals is a primarily casual-based game, so it makes sense of the skill gap. Sable_Huchu says, top 500 Rivals players would be heart-stuck emissary in Deadlock. Skrx says, well, skill gap will always be there. Skrx says, but the community is either bunch of idiots. Skrx says, or something.
It's less about the skill gap and more so about the sheer ego that clouds the brains of everyone.
Skrx says, figured.
When you have people openly and shamelessly throw or threaten to throw, the competitive integrity of the game has been long gone. People can suck at the game. That's one thing.
Fictioncraft_ says, my ability to forget is so immaculate.
But when
I just
people
forget
intentionally
about the
do
bad side
stupid
of these
shit,
games and community.
that's worse. And I mean, I don't really care.
Skrx says, at fictioncraft_,
I don't get affected by wastes of sperm trying to validate their existence by making others feel bad.
Skrx says, at least you don't have to interact with the bad side.
But at some point, you just kind of realize that it's arbitrary to try and climb in a game where the climb doesn't really matter and it doesn't make sense.
Fictioncraft_ says, I'm an optimistic realist, if that even is a real word.
It's hard to really figure out how to stop playing something. But eventually you just realize that you don't have to stop. You just find a game that you have more fun in. And I have fun in other games at the moment.
Fictioncraft_ says, why don't you stream Rivals then? I don't see why not to.
I will have to stream Rivals for a while once I hit the next goal. So I am just sort of not touching the game for the moment. Anyway, I think I'll just stop for today. I found a cute girl for us to raid into.
Preparing for the coming downfall.
I don't know her and she doesn't know me,
says, small.
but she's cute blue squid. I think. Might not be squid. We'll see though.
Makishima Kiyou says, she prayed, 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 she prayed. Sari_bot says, have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourself.
See you guys tomorrow.
Jack_fo says, good night sheep.
Also please scream at me to play Expedition 33. Please. I can't be talking for like 5 more hours.
Fictioncraft_ says, oops, forgot to drink water, thanks. Derzoblades says, good night sheepy. Ancient_Nephilim says, all night.
Anyway, good night, good day, and whatever else. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun, you guys.
Hex_D1
Toodles.
says, good night sheepers. Skrix says, rest well. Skrix says, she prayed, 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 she prayed. Black_Jack_fo says, okay, tomorrow we'll see Matthew.